ṣiṣẹ́ wa fúnlẹ̀ wa forílẹ̀-èdè wa ká gbéga ká gbéga ká gbéga fálérí. Ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé láti bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká jọlá. Ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira ni ẹ jẹ́ ká máa lépa. Tẹ̀síwájú fọ̀pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára. Ọmọ Oòduà dìde bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ. Ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. And a very good evening and welcome to another latest update coming from the situation that has been coming up in the last few hours. Today is the 1st of July 2021 and the time is coming up to 21:31 p.m. That's about 9:30 p.m. I'm going to be giving a couple of updates. These are the updates not just for the incident that took place at Chief Sunday Igboho's house that we are still following. I'm also going to be giving more updates about the rally that I can still confirm officially in as much as whatever news you have been listening to from different media or from mainstream media, I can authoritatively confirm that the rally goes ahead as planned. Once again, the 3rd of July mega rally, which is about 48 hours, will go ahead as planned. All the arrangement for that rally, nothing has changed. I have spoken to the organizers, which is also the part of the program that we'll be expecting. Nothing has changed so far. The 3rd of July from exactly 9 o'clock in the morning, and the whole arrangement, the whole planning is still going ahead as planned. Before coming on air, I've managed to speak again to the General Secretary of Ilana Omo Oodua, and that is George Akinola. And also, if you remember, at the early hours of this morning, just before noon, I came out with a press statement from Professor Banji Akintoye that I can also confirm is working tirelessly for the release of the 10 individuals that were also kidnapped from the house of Chief Sunday Igboho. So, ní gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ń gbọ́ wa ní gbogbo àgbáyé, àtẹ̀yin tí ẹ wà nílé, àtẹ̀yin tí ẹ wà lóko, rally tí ó máa wáyé ní 3rd of July. Lágbára Ọlọ́run, inshallah, láṣẹ àwọn tó láyé tó lọ́run, in Jesus' name, ó sì máa wáyé ní July 3rd ní agbára Ọlọ́run. Nǹkan kan ò yẹ rally yẹn o. A mọ̀ pé ẹ ti ń ka oríṣiríṣi ìwé ìròyìn, ẹ ti ń gbọ́ oríṣiríṣi, bọ̀ láti ẹnu àwọn tí wọ́n gbé ètò rally dìde, wọ́n ní kí n fi tó gbogbo wa létí pé rally yẹn ní ọjọ́ Saturday lágbára Ọlọ́run ó sì máa wá sáyé. So ìyẹn lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. A tún dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ti ń pè wá, tẹ́ ti ń bá wa kẹ́dùn fún àwọn méjì tí wọ́n kú, kọ́lọ̀ kú tẹ́ wọn sí afẹ́fẹ́ rẹ̀. Let's now also give you some of the other updates that we have as well. I can also confirm that work is going on continuously since the kidnap and the arrest of the 10 people that were picked up right inside the residence of Chief Sunday Adeyemo Igboho this morning. So I can confirm that the 10 people that have been taken away, work is tirelessly going on. Professor Banji Akintoye is working very hard, and so many other prominent Yorubas are working tirelessly for the release of those 10 people. Hopefully by tomorrow morning, when I come back and give more update, I should be able to tell you exactly where we are with those 10 individuals. I can't give much details, about those 10, but I'm sure, you've all been listening to different platforms, different media, and I'm sure there's no other point trying to, speculate anything more than 10 innocent Yorubas were taken away from the residence of Chief Sunday Igboho's house, this morning. Likewise, we talked about some of the other updates as well, which I can say to you officially that Chief Sunday Adeyemo Igboho is safe and is doing very well as well. I have managed to speak to him. I've been speaking to him, since the early hours of the morning, and I can confirm that he is safe and is also doing very well. And at some point later on, maybe before the rally, we might get a kind of a video, that we will release, but that I'll be, we will be deciding that in the next 24 hours. Also, if you are coming down for the rally, I've seen, the speculation that some hotels in Ikorodu is not allowing guests to be staying in there because the police have requested that they shouldn't stay in there. Look, you can arrive, without staying in an hotel. It's a peaceful rally, but I can understand. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń bọ̀ láti Òkè Òkun, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń bọ̀ láti Ondo, láti Èkìtì, láti Kogi, láti Kwara, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń bọ̀ láti North, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń bọ̀ láti South East, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń bọ̀ láti Middle Belt fún rally yẹn, ẹ fẹ́ dé. Thank you very much for the individual on the YouTube. I say thank you very much. So all that, can also mean that you might want to arrive a day before the rally, and that could also be, that means you have to stay somewhere before the rally. Definitely you might have to make a kind of arrangement with friends, with relatives. It's just to sleep over and then wake up in the morning and dress up and make your way to the rally. That rally is a peaceful rally. That rally that we are holding on Saturday that we have been talking about is the biggest mega rally that you've never witnessed, and among all the rallies that have been taking place across the length and breadth of the Yoruba land. So Saturday, make sure you make your way. Do not be disturbed. Do not weigh yourself down with what has happened. What has happened, but we would be coming back and discussing more on that, in terms of the way forward as well. So many development as well with the situation that took place at Chief Sunday Igboho's house. But I will be coming back at some point again tomorrow and give more details. I will leave those details till tomorrow morning. But like I said earlier, and we continue to say, 2 lives got killed. Not just killed, one of them was murdered, cold-blooded, right inside the premises. We can also confirm that, yes, I've read the statement from the Nigerian military saying that they were not involved in what took place at the residence of Chief Sunday Igboho's house. Well, I can confirm that those that came were not just the Nigerian military, there were also the DSS that also came as well. And likewise, we have foreign, individuals that came along with the military because they were speaking French fluently, and that was not the, that's not the language that we speak in Nigeria. And I'm sure, we've had a lot of people ask about, different things. We cannot reveal and give every information. More in terms of the update would also be passed on to the international community. We'll be speaking to, different organizations in terms of what took place yesterday, because as far as we know, Chief Sunday Igboho is not a terrorist. He's not a wanted person, and likewise, he hasn't committed any offense. When we talk about the international law, the Nigerian law, we know according to what we are fighting for is already void, and that means it's no longer valid as I speak to you. That was dissolved from the force majeure that was declared for 90 days, from last year, December 16th. Up to 17th of March, where I can confirm by Ninas that 1999 constitution is no longer valid. The Yoruba should not allow what has happened, to weigh you down. We shouldn't allow, that is the message that is coming from Chief Sunday Igboho. Wọ́n ní kí n sọ fún gbogbo wa pé ká má jẹ́ kí ìrẹ̀wẹ̀sì kó kó sí wa lára, ká má jẹ́ kí in tó ṣẹlẹ̀ kó weigh wa down. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni in tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn, bí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ń gbọ́ ní gbogbo àgbáyé, oríṣiríṣi àìsàn afẹ́ máa dé bá ara gbogbo wa nígbà tí a gbọ́ ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ pẹ̀lú gbogbo tí a rí ní àwòrán pẹ̀lú àwọn tó kú àtàwọn tó gbé lọ. Mo lè sọ fún yín pé àwọn tó gbé lọ láìpẹ́ láì jìnà ìgbésẹ̀ ń lọ tó máa fi release wọn. Wọ́n ní kí n ṣàlàyé bẹ́ẹ̀ fún gbogbo wa. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ bàbá wa Professor Banji Akintoye, adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ bàbá wa Iba Gani Adams, the generalismo of the Yoruba land, and adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá pátápátá lókè òkun nílé àti ní oko. Ní ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ń tẹ̀lé wa, bàbá wa ní kí n sọ fún yín pé ká fọkànbalẹ̀, kò séwu. Yorùbá nation yẹn làwọn sì dúró lé lórí. Yorùbá nation yẹn òun náà la ṣe ń sọ pé a fẹ́ no election in Nigeria in 2023. Nigeria is no longer working, and everybody knows that. So that means we will continue to focus on the Yoruba movement, that we continue to say to the international community to give us the referendum to break away from Nigeria and disintegrate from Nigeria. Like I said, the 10 individuals that were kidnapped from the resident, we should get a little bit more update on when they will be released by tomorrow as well, when I come out as well. So lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí, the situation was bad. Yes, it was bad. There's no doubt about that. The situation was tense. The situation was upsetting, but we need to reflect and do not allow that to stop all the good works that we are all doing on different platforms and different organizations that are working tirelessly and making sure that we continue to propagate, this Yoruba movement. Yoruba movement has come to stay. That is not something that we are going to back down. If anybody, whether individuals, whether the federal government, whether the international community, thinks that these will weigh us down, it will not weigh us down. And that is why the rally will go ahead as planned on Saturday, the 3rd of July, 2021. We will be getting our media, and I guess different media will be there as well. From tomorrow, as I said earlier, during the update in the last 72 hours backwards, we did say that there will be so many events. Some of those events I couldn't catch up today due to the incident that happened, but I'm sure if you have been watching Heritage, you will have seen that they had that the security summit. It's still part of what we were discussing. It's still part of what took place rather at the early hours. Part of nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan òun náà ni wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí ní ìgbà tí wọ́n ṣe security summit yẹn. So a gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ kí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wa ká wá jẹ́ kí ó demoralize wa, ká wá ká gúgọ́ ká wá kí lélẹ́yìí kẹ́ wọ́n ní ẹ̀yin bàbá wa ẹ̀yin ìyá wa náà lẹ ní mọ̀ pé Yorùbá tèmi ti bá ń sọ ní gbogbo ìgbà pé kò dán mọ́rán dáadáa, but wọ́n ní àríró eléyìí rí àfi ń dẹ́rùbà kínní kan ni. Àgbò tó fẹ̀yìn lọ sẹ́yìn agbára ló lọ mú wá ni, ó ti yé àwọn tí ó yé bẹ́yẹn. So lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ lóòótọ́ nígbà tí gbogbo ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yẹn ń ṣẹlẹ̀, bó dẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn ó wà very tense, especially àwọn tó wà nínú ilé tí wọ́n report, irú Lady K tó ń report nínú ilé, why that incident was going on. We also have different people that were inside the house, but like I said, we won't go too much details, but what I can say is when you look at the whole situation, you would understand that we should be hungry, and we must continue to be hungry, not angry for something different, but we should be angry now to concentrate on this movement. This is to show that Nigeria is no longer working. Nigeria has never worked for us, and the international community cannot and will not decide the fate of every Yoruba sons and daughters. Whether people disagree, I've read different commentators. I've read people saying that the whole incident that took place at the chief house was scripted. And you can think that if people in 21st century think whatever happened at that residence in Soka at about 1:30 a.m. is scripted, and some means interscript, and then eventually 2 lives got lost. And I mean, you could say that we are living in a world where we don't expect everybody to to believe us. We know people still believe in one Nigeria. We know people wants to be part of this political party, and we want to see how that would happen, moving forward. Yes, the house was damaged, life was lost. It will not, and I can confirm that, pull us back as Yoruba people. And I want every one of us to buckle up and look at it as a challenge for us. We need to do more, definitely. We need to strategize more. Definitely. We need to move forward. Like I always say, this is not the fight of Chief Sunday Igboho. It's the fight of every single 80 million Yorubas from around the world. Ele on ṣe ìjà Chief Sunday Igboho nìkan, ìjà gbogbo wa ni. Èmi ṣe tèmi from the media point, ẹ̀yin náà ṣe tiyín from the angle tẹ́ bá understand. Ẹ̀yin náà ṣe tiyín. So tí gbogbo wa bá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀, á jẹ́ kí iṣẹ́ yẹn kó tètè yá rẹpẹtẹ. There are a lot of rumors flying around, but I want you to continue to understand that we also have the element of the evil individuals and groups of people and countries that do not want the Yoruba to get out of Nigeria, and they have them in the media, they have them as politicians, they have them in in whatever way that you can think of. And that is why I can say to you that we must be focused so that we do not lose the plot. And yes, they want to tempt us. We can see that. We will also continue to, to listen to advice from our fathers, but we'll also be taking more precaution moving forward as well. So I will give room for about few calls, and then just a kind of an update. Thank you very much, Alexander Gomez. And he says, is the rally still taking place in Ojota? I already said that earlier, and I'm saying it again. Thank you very much. The rally goes ahead as planned on Saturday. Egbomidada, rally yẹn máa wáyé lágbára Ọlọ́run láṣẹ àwọn tó ní ayé tó lọ́run àwọn onílẹ̀ wa in Jesus name, inshallah, on Saturday. So ẹ darapọ̀ mọ́ wa níjọ́ Saturday ní agbára Ọlọ́run níjọ́ Saturday látago 9 ẹ tètè dé àti sọ́lẹ̀ nǹkan sí ẹni tó bá ṣe ń darapọ̀ mọ́ wa rally máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Nothing has changed that rally. The rally goes ahead as planned. Like I always say, yes, it has happened, and we will move forward. So I'm going to take a couple of calls. It's not going to be a lot of calls, but just allow some of you to call. And I want us to please mute the background. I haven't got the time to be stressing you to do so. Mute the background. Give your point as quickly as possible so that we can get more people to call in. Hello, good evening, and welcome to the program.
Good evening. Ekale, sir.
Ekale.
Mr. Am I ready? Glad to tell you, sir. Ekale.
Ekale.
Ẹkú ìpínà àdẹ̀kú gbogbo rògbòdìyàn Ọlọ́run a máa túbọ̀ máa wà pẹ̀lú wa bá wà pẹ̀lú ṣe Sunday náà. Ẹgbẹ́ péjọ́ kan mo fi lórí program sọ fún yín pé nǹkan gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tá à expect máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ àsọpá fẹ́ gba òmìnira káwá bíi ìgbómìnira yẹn máa wá easy láyé kò lè wá easy because àwọn tá à ń bá dì pé òkú ni wọn ready láti gbé anything kalẹ̀. Kódà bóyá ilé tó ju ilé lọ sí máa padà ṣẹlẹ̀ but lágbára Ọlọ́run lábẹ́ bó tilẹ̀ wù orí tó bá jẹ́ pé bá tó gba òmìnira ò tó nǹkan kan ṣùgbọ́n òmìnira yẹn a máa gbà á not for tomorrow ọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n bá sọ ọ̀rọ̀ ọjọ́ iwájú ni ó ti yẹ yín. So èmi kan sọ gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tó bá mi pé wọ́n á ní láti bẹ̀rù.
Ọ̀dà ẹ má bínú ẹ máa jẹ́ kẹ́ lọ torí pé court àfígbà is just about 5 of that. And that is the first one. It's just to get the input, and it's not going to be all night calls. So I'll take one more, and then I might have to go, so that tomorrow we will give more update as well. This is going to be the last call for tonight. Let's see if the person gets through. The last call. It's just 2 calls just to get a view. And mute the background.
Okay, Ekale or Mr. Koiki.
Ekale.
Ọlọ́run máa fún iṣẹ́ lágbọ̀rọ̀ náà.
Àmín.
Àwọn sọ̀rọ̀ láti lórí ọmọ ìpínlẹ̀ àwa mo pè sórí program because èmi ò tí máa ń wo program mi dáadáa. Gbogbo tí mo fẹ́ sọ ni pé ṣé rí ṣe Sunday Igboho kán jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run fura torí pé tí kò bá sí ẹni tó ń fún wọn ní information ìwọ̀n tó wà kárí hàn ní alẹ́ àná yẹn. Ẹnìkan kan lè kú giri wá láti wọnú yàrá ẹ̀ pé wọ́n mọ everything kan tó ń lọ bẹ̀. There is somebody there that give that information. Even during that problem that happened that night, there is someone that giving the info that place.
Okay.
Everything.
I will leave the calls because I have to attend to something else again. As you can imagine, there's a lot of things happening simultaneously, and I have to go now. I'll be back again, for more update tomorrow. Do join me tomorrow. My name is OLAYOMI KOIKI. Have a very good evening. good morning from wherever you're watching me, this morning or this evening. The time now is exactly 11:49. My name is once again OLAYOMI KOIKI, and the spokesman for Chief Sunday Igboho. The rally goes ahead as planned, and likewise, Chief Sunday Igboho is safe and well. Iṣẹ́ wa fúnlẹ̀ wa, orílẹ̀-èdè wa, ká gbéga, ká gbéga, ká gbéga fálérí. Ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé láti bẹ̀rù lápọ̀ mọ́. Ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká jọlá. Ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira ni ẹ jẹ́ ká máa lépa. Tẹ̀síwájú fọ̀pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára. Ọmọ bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ, ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. Thank you very much, Ayodele Oke Matthew. Bye for now.